let's start this over. Hello from Going Monarch Homestead. We are here at the Stinky Pig location.
Yep, I need to shovel some poop again. I'm gonna take that.
That shelter. Well, we gotta, let's go backwards. I'll explain while they watch you do what you're doing. So, oh my gosh, upwind. So we are always and ever trying to figure out if our ewes are pregnant, because we have a bad ram that we're going to process, put in the freezer. We've determined we are going to process and put in the freezer these pigs on the weekend of Thanksgiving. They were on free feed. Now we're doing a little bit more of a control thing. And having gotten some more advice about sheep, I actually asked if you could use a pregnancy test that a woman uses on them, and I got a no. And I got some advice on something to try. But we have made a decision regardless, because it is possible that first year ewes do not actually get pregnant. So we are going on the advice of Justin Rhodes's person within Abundance Plus that will give you advice about sheep. And we are going to make a donut in the sheep area, which we'll show you exactly what that means. But since we're going to separate the ram to observe the ewes and the ram's behavior away from each other as far as being in heat, we are needing a secondary shelter. And since the pigs have the Siskovich as a shelter, then we're going to use their old Chinese one, as we call it. He's in there.
I'm aware of that. And that's hot.
Yes, I know.
Come on, girl, out.
So of course, you know, when you want to do something, the kids get in the way.
And it's really heavy.
And it's heavy because it's got food in it. So she's probably going to follow it because it's got food in it. And I'm going to stick close between her with a live wire.
Yeah, don't touch me.
And the feed. And the feeder, because I don't want her going after the feeder. Whoa, hang on. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. So, anyway, now the self feeder is in need of repair. The control piece that's normally in it came off, screws lost, nuts lost, whatever. So it does need repair. So that's fine. So I think, Carrie, if you can take that pan and just scoop some of that up, and I'll put it in here. They don't seem to necessarily be interested in food right now, so maybe it's not a big deal. Probably not a big deal. So,
sorry, that was a little exhausting.
Yep. So there's quite a bit now. There's quite a bit in here. We're trying to save this feed from some feed that got wet, but they don't care, it seems like. Not that it's rotten or anything, but you know. But there's supposed to be a divider down there that controls it from dropping and getting all over the ground, which we do have a lot on the ground. Back over there. So we will just put their feed in some bowls for the next month-ish or so. And we were controlling it there for a while. But like I said, we had this feed that we switched our layers back over to layer feed. Sorry, Justin, but we're trying anything we can to get these chicks, these pullets to lay. Tired of buying eggs. I can't even trust that the area farm fresh eggs are farm fresh eggs. I'm telling you what. Well, they're expensive. Hey guys, so I'm now down here with the sheep while he goes to get tools to disassemble the pig feeder from the shelter that was a pig shelter that will now be a ram shelter for the next 2 weeks. Now, 2 weeks. What's so special about 2 weeks? 2 weeks he will be on the processing schedule. So we are inexperienced, you observers. So we don't necessarily know what a pregnant ewe looks like. Especially one of our ewes has less hair than the other, and I don't know. He sniffs their rear, he rolls up his lip when they pee. Sometimes not. I don't know. We have a secondary rooster hanging out with them. He went in there of his own accord, so now we only have one rooster hanging out. So he's an interesting guy, isn't he, huh? So the plan is, according to the sheep person, is since the ram has been with the sheep from the beginning, we don't know what Rut really looks like. He doesn't look like he likes him much. You gonna go after him? So we need to pull him out and observe the behavior of the sheep and the rut, or the sheep and the ram. And it'll be easier to do that when they are separated, but not completely separated. So they'll be able to see each other, but not engage with each other, okay? So we are creating a donut. So we're gonna take this second smaller net, and we're going to make in the next paddock that we form, because here's the old paddock, and then there'll be the new paddock. This is a lot of beautiful grass, lots of room, plenty of room. So we're gonna walk out the same basic shape that we've got over here for the outside of the donut-ish. We are using the electric fence on the outside to power it. Same fence that powers the pig paddock, which you've seen they apparently don't really test because the gate was open. And then we're going to have set up inside that a smaller paddock with a shelter for the ram. Now the ram doesn't necessarily need this feed program he's on. He's on the feed program because it was a feed program to build up the ewes for getting pregnant and birth. But he is pretty pushy when it comes to that kind of thing. He's pretty pushy about everything. So I'm going to walk out this current paddock so we have an exterior idea, and then we're going to create an internal paddock that'll be within it and be able to have a way for it to open and get him in, close him in it, and then build the girls' paddock around that just by swinging this outer one around the outside. And that should work because the girls are very cooperative in that manner. Then they'll get the big shelter and he'll get the little shelter, and we'll just bring up an extra bucket for him, and he can graze and does not necessarily need to be on feed. There's plenty of grass down here. And that's about that. So let me get started with walking this out, and I'll get back to you once we have things set up. Okay guys, the donut has been made. The buck went in, no problem. Grazing, all is good. All's right with the world. It's on an Energizer. This Energizer will be within the girls' Energizer. If we have a problem, we'll make changes. For now, that's where it is. So, my girls. With my girls. Let's go spend some time with my girls. Hi, sweetie. There's some water. How are you today? I'm gonna piss off your boyfriend. Yeah, let's piss off your boyfriend. What do you think? What do you think? Should we piss him off? Yeah, he's not gonna like this at all. That's just tough, isn't it? Yes, that's just tough. I want you to eat this tight on my camera here. He's a-watching. He's a-watching. Yes, this is my sweet girl. She is a sweet, sweet girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. bottle baby, weren't you? Yes. See them over there watching us. Yeah. Bye. And this is Sugar over here. Now, Cream, being a bottle baby, tells you that somebody got rejected. Was it because there was a lack of interest? Too many babies for a first-time mom? Who knows? But Sugar is a little self-conscious of being handled. So I try to touch her whenever I can. She looks wider to me, but with all that hair, I have no idea. No earthly idea. Right? She flaps her head around a lot. I don't know why. Tell that there's still some nice grass over that way, so we're gonna go that way. Hi, girly. How's your sweet Sugar? Hi, King. You're a sweet girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey, you gonna let me pet you? You just want to sniff me first. Sniff. I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad after all, am I? Yeah, all the attention that she's getting. What about me? Yeah, what about me? What about me? The lanolin's crazy. Ain't it? Oh, yes. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. She doesn't want me to love on her. What's up with that, huh? Oh, this is so nice to be able to stand in here with my ears and love on them. And not worry about getting my back broken. So nice. Yes. So nice. So nice. You're so nice. This is sheep love, huh? He's coming back now. Who's that? It's Carrie. I got my lanolin dose for the day. Ew. You buy water. I know I probably should have told him to turn on the water, huh?
Yeah.
Feel better, Carrie?
We're giving him the little bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how we're going to keep him from knocking it over? Don't know yet. Did you pick that up off the ground, or is that the one I dropped? The strap tied to your shirt.
This is mine.
Did you find that on the ground?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then that's the one I lost.
Here you go. The water's over here, girlie. Come here. If you want water, come here. Here's some water. I know it's not very deep though. Gosh, you add water and it turns right into lotion. Look at that.
We have our one rooster floating around. I don't know if Sandy told you about him. And we have set up our donut around the ram. See if we can figure out if these girls are preggers or not. I don't know, is that a good word? Am I allowed to use that word, preggers? Yeah, I hate to be politically correct. Anyway, so 2 days ago it was 30 degrees. Today it's 78. So we're set up with the I think the girls can be here for a couple of days, and then we'll have to move them over. There is another patch of nice green over here that we can move the girls to. I'll be honest, as much as I want to keep the boy healthy, they are the priority. He's getting replaced anyway. And we'll get him over here to get the girls over here to this, give him a piece of it. Some of putting the fence up is about where you can get a post in. We have, if you kick too deep, you will see limestone, rock. Not sure what you really want to call it. I'm not really sure what it really is, but we call it limestone because there's lots of limestone around here. There's also rock. So I could dig down right there where it's dead. This spot right here, that's going to be rock. Where there's grass, that's where we tend to try and put stakes down. So Sandy went up to get turn the water on. You get the water for the ewes. A piece of fence so we can wrap around the Energizer, keep the ewes from messing with the Energizer.